Hi all and welcome to another Pixelcave guide. In this video we are looking at focus in Palia, what it does, how to use it and what you can do to maximize it. Now let's get started with what exactly focus is and what it does. Focus is a game mechanic that allows you to increase the experience you gain when leveling skills. You can find a bar that displays your current focus in the upper left corner of your screen, right next to your skill level or next to your player level when opening your inventory. Focus itself is gained by consuming food, and the amount of focus you gain varies depending on what you eat. We'll talk more about focus food in a bit. Now, every new character in Palia starts with a bar that can hold up to 200 focus, and the bonus you receive from consuming focus is 20%. Both of these, your max focus as well as your focus bonus, can be increased. But let's first look at how focus actually works in relation to gaining experience. If you eat food, you will notice that your focus bar will fill up depending on how much and what you eat. Now, if you have a focus bonus of 20%, it means that if you gain, for instance, 100 XP from crafting a piece of furniture, you will gain 20% more, so 120 XP in total. At the same time, your focus bar will be reduced by 20. In other words, every point of bonus XP you gain depletes your focus equally. This means that in order to get bonus XP and to level your skills faster, you will have to eat regularly to keep your focus bar topped up. And this is also one of the most important tips, especially in the early game. Don't forget to eat and maintain your focus bar whenever you can. Yes, it is super easy to forget it, and there's only a very subtle sound cue when your focus depletes completely. So make sure to get used to checking your focus bar often. Even after hundreds of hours in game, we're still forgetting it sometimes. All that said, by topped up, we don't mean it has to be full. Any amount of focus counts. Even if you don't have enough focus for the full bonus, you get some. Take the 100 XP example. If you only had 10 focus left, then you would get an extra 10 XP of the 20 XP maximum bonus. Let's have a look at the food that gives you focus. The best food to increase your focus are cooked meals, as well as some vegetable preserves or jams you can make from crops in your garden. However, early on in the game, you will most likely start eating some simpler food that can be prepared at your campfire, such as grilled mushrooms, meat or fish. Anything that's easily available to you at your time of leveling. An easy trick to know which food or forageable items provide focus is to look for that little pink arrow on the item icon in your inventory or storage. Everything with a pink arrow gives focus. However, it's important to know that while you can eat some of the basic resources as they are, it's always better to cook or grill them, as raw food provides limited focus. For example, a mountain morel gives 5 focus points, but if you grill 3 of them at your campfire, you'll get a grilled mushroom that gives 50 focus points. It's also worth noting that starred food always gives more focus than non-starred food. And don't worry too much about starred ingredients yet. There's always a chance to get a starred version of a dish when preparing it. Also keep in mind that different types of food give different focus. You can see the number of focus points an item provides on their tooltip or on their crafting recipe. However, crafting recipes won't tell you the amount of focus starred versions provide. Since some food might provide you with more focus than your current max focus, it's also important to know that all focus beyond your max focus is lost. So in other words, it's best to eat food that doesn't fill your bar too far above max. That brings us to our next topic, increasing your focus bonus and max focus. There are 2 locations in Kilima where you can upgrade your focus stats. The Phoenix Shrine, close to where you enter the game the first time, and the Dragon Shrine at Magis Hollow. Both shrines provide different upgrades, The Phoenix Shrine increases your focus bonus, while the Dragon Shrine increases your max focus. If you completed Gina's quest for the mysterious object, she'll give you another quest that tasks you with investigating the Phoenix Shrine. Once you visit the shrine and interact with it, you'll receive a free 5% focus bonus increase. After that, you can upgrade your focus bonus further in exchange for Renown. For every 100 Renown spent, you receive a 5% bonus up until you reach 50%. From 50%, you receive a 2.5% bonus for every 100 Renown spent up until you reach 75%. And from 75%, it is 100 Renown for every 1% until you reach the current max focus bonus of 100%. In total, you need to spend 4,000 Renown in order to max out your focus bonus to 100%. Then there's the Dragon Shrine that increases the maximum amount of focus you can have. After completing the quest for the Phoenix Shrine, you'll receive a letter from Chain that asks you to interact with the Dragon Shrine. When doing so, you will receive your first free upgrade that increases your max focus to 250. After that, you can once again upgrade your max focus in exchange for Renown as follows. For every 100 Renown spent, you gain 50 focus up until you reach 500. From 500, you receive 25 focus for every 100 Renown spent up until you reach 750. And from 750, it's 100 Renown for every 10 focus until you reach the current max total focus of 1000. In total, you need to spend 4,000 Renown in order to max out your total focus to 1000. Renown in Palia is earned by leveling skills, completing quests and accomplishments, increasing your friendship levels with villagers, and fulfilling player requests. Your current Renown is displayed next to your gold balance when opening your inventory. It's very important to know that the max amount of Renown you can have at any given time is 1000, and there is no real warning when you hit this cap. Any Renown gained beyond this amount is lost, so make sure to check back often and spend it. As of now, the only other way to spend Renown besides the Phoenix and Dragon Shrine is by purchasing housing customizations or writs to expand your housing plot. You can find all those at the register at the City Hall. However, if you're still fairly new to the game and starting to level all your skills, it's best not to spend Renown on writs and customizations until later in the game. Instead, invest in focus upgrades first, especially the focus bonus that will give you the very much needed experience boost for everything you do. Once you hit 50% focus boost, and when each upgrade thereafter will give a lower percentage boost, you might want to spend Renown on max focus at the Dragon Shrine, as you most likely have easier access to higher focus food by now, and a bigger focus bar will allow you to eat more and keep that focus bonus going. For convenience, you could as well invest into 1 or 2 max focus upgrades earlier, but this will depend on your playstyle, which food you consume, and how much a smaller focus pool will bother you. By the way, there is one item that can give you a daily free focus consumable. If you complete the Temple of the Gales, you unlock the Vault of the Gales bundles in the Night Sky Temple. And if you complete all these bundles, you get a special reward, the Young Silverwing Nest. The nest can be placed on your housing plot and attracts a young silverwing once per real life day. Once startled, the bird will fly away and leave an egg in the nest. There are 4 different eggs, which you get is random, but each provides you with 250 focus when consumed. This is of course nothing significant, but a nice little bonus to have. Now in closing, keep in mind that you should first and foremost have fun and enjoy playing the game. There are a lot of strategies to maximize profits, level skills faster and so on, but in the end, even if you don't follow any particular rules, you will get there eventually as well, just by playing the way you want. And that's all for this guide. If you'd like to see more content from us, please don't forget to leave a comment, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.